This is Joe with the Cockeyed Homestead. You know what the end of the month is, so I've got a ghoulish delight for you today. Tonight, we're serving severed hands on a grave. Root vegetables that were dug fresh this morning from the local cemetery. What you need is a chicken breast. These have been cut in half lengthwise to make serving sizes for us. If you look, the chicken breast is about like your hand. So all you're going to do is cut a thumb, an index finger, a bird finger, you don't need it anyhow, a ring finger, and
that leaves your pinky.
Now, doesn't that look gruesome? Okay.
Yes.
Next, I've taken some plain old-fashioned cornflakes. I've crushed them up. Since we can't do fried foods in this house, we do oven fried. I'm going to crack an egg into it. Whoa.
And all over the counter.
And grab my milk, which I forgot. Hey, this wouldn't be the Cockeyed Homestead if you didn't forget something.
Wait.
And we pour about...
You still did it.
Yes, I did. I'm so proud of myself. Add milk. And put whatever seasonings you like. I've got some salt, some rosemary, some black pepper, cayenne pepper, and I got some thyme. And you mix it all up until it's this gooey mess. As you know, cornflakes gets really mushy when you pour the milk. I've got a little bit of flour here, just plain old everyday flour. And I'm dredging the hand that goes, hi y'all, in the flour, putting it in the bag, making sure that I coat each individual finger very well, so they stay separate. Have you ever noticed when you cook chicken how it shrivels and takes a life of its own? This is going to do the exact same thing. Now I've got a little bit of olive oil in this pan, and I'm going to take this out and spread it like a hand. And I'll do the other ones because Mel would like to eat too.
Mm-hmm.
When I first told her what we were going to have for dinner, she said, "What?"
This would probably be great for kids who, you're having trouble getting them to eat, especially at Halloween. This would probably get their attention.
Well, it's all in fun. With my kids, I always taught them it was okay to play with your food. So one of them actually became a pastry chef. Because she loved playing with her food way too much. And she's done some dynamite creations. For the second part of dinner, the root vegetables freshly dug from a graveyard. It's any root vegetable you want. If you like beets, go ahead and add a couple. They'll add to the gruesomeness when you cut into them and bleed red. Tonight I've got sweet potatoes, red potatoes, onions, celery. Yes, I know onions and celery are not, onions are, but celery's not a root vegetable. And I got some carrots and some mushrooms. And I know mushrooms and celery are above the ground, but have you ever seen the shrubs around a grave? It looks like a bunch of celery. And all those toadstools? Oh yeah, this has got it. All right, in a plastic bag, I've got about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to add some more thyme, salt, oops, some pepper. Woo! That's a lot of pepper. And I'm trying to keep the same flavor profile that's in the meat. I'm just going to add all my vegetables to this. I did pre-cook my sweet potato for about 5 minutes in the microwave because it tends to take about an hour to cook in the oven, and I want these to cook in about 20 minutes. That's the reason I've cut all the vegetables roughly the same size, just like with stir fry. You cut all your vegetables the same density and you quick cook it. But you seal it up because you don't want it to go all over every place. And you shake the oil, salt, pepper, thyme, all over your vegetables. Make sure they get coated well. You wouldn't want one of them to come back and say, "You didn't season me." You take a baking sheet and you dump it out. You're going to spread it out in an even layer. And it's going to go in the oven with the chicken. It all goes into a 375 degree oven. We got my gooly hands and my vegetables. And set the timer for 25 minutes. In 25 minutes, we'll be at the table as soon as I dress the plates. What I've done is I've shredded some salad greens. So we've got grass, the root vegetables. Now we take some salsa, because what good is a severed hand if you don't have blood and guts? And you just pour the salsa on. It'll serve as your salad dressing. Don't mind my fingers, folks, they're clean. And if you want to, add a ring to her finger. Well, I can't get it to stick. Okay, Mel, for dinner tonight, you've got a severed hand on a grave.
That is so cool. I'm going to eat a ring.
And you've got roasted root vegetables straight from the cemetery.
You know, I used to love Halloween. I loved it. It was so much fun. I think unfortunate kids are, you can't do this, you can't do that. Of course, I used to run a bit wild. But, we didn't have the fear of razor blades and apples, and we didn't have all of that.
No, that
We had
started
fun.
when I was a teenager, so.
I would run around with my friends all over the place. We didn't have parents with us 24/7. Thank goodness. You may not have any.
Not yet.
Okay.
We've got Benny down here. But have fun with your food. Play with it. Think outside the box. I mean, it's Halloween.
Get your kids to eat.
Yeah. What kid wouldn't like something scary for supper for Halloween?
I used to tell a friend's son, you can come over for dinner or whatnot, that we were having dead bird. He went nuts. He thought that was the coolest. They were shocked. He never ate chicken before. He just wouldn't eat it. He didn't like it. He ate it when it was called dead bird.
But for every holiday,
Okay.
I used to create meals around the holiday.
Yeah.
This is just a piece of chicken breast that's been breaded and baked, and roasted vegetables.
Mm.
But you dress it up just right, and it becomes a severed hand on a grave. The roasted vegetables become root vegetables from the cemetery. This has been Joe.
And Mel.
Y'all have a blessed day.